Hello everybody, this is Stereo Cassette Deck Pioneer CT400, also known as CTF615 in the US. This is 240 watt European version, made from 1979 till 1980. This was the cheaper line called X series. This is top of the line of that X series, and these deck could play standards, ferrochrome, chrome and metal cassettes. It has one motor for playback, capstan, fast forward and rewind. It meant to have 0.05% distortion and 68 dB signal to noise ratio. The frequency band is 20 to 18 kHz with metal cassette and 20 to 17 kHz with chrome cassettes. Dimensions are classic Pioneer 420 to 98 to 328 mm, and it weighs 6.6 kilos. The lower range CT300 and CT200, which 200 doesn't even have that fluorescent display, didn't accommodate metal cassette, only chrome cassettes. And now let's have a look on frontal panel. It's made of aluminium and metal sheets. Aluminium is only a few millimeters thick to give it just that nice look we all like. From the left, there's a jack button for the mechanism. Let's put the cassette in. And then we find timer start button, recording, off and play, which is 3 positions, and button power, on and standby. Then cassette mechanism. You can actually unscrew these. It's again to give it that nice look we all like. Then more to the right we find display with counter, and it's equipped with belt from the right wheel. You can reset it, and it's equipped with photo sensor which stops once the cassette stops. So if you're rewinding or fast forwarding and the cassette doesn't move, the mechanism stops automatically. Then we have lovely fluorescent display for left and right channel from -20 to +8 dB. Then we have controls here. We have rewind, fast forward, stop, play, pause button, and then record button. Then you find taper select for standard cassette, ferrochrome cassette, and high position, which you can switch from chrome oxide type 2 to metal type 4. Then you have Dolby button with position off and on for recording, and you have recording mute button on and off. Then more to the right you have input potentiometer. That potentiometer is separate for right and left channel, or it moves together. Then you find underneath input for microphone, left and right, and output for headphones.
We walk until we drop, lost upon the way. We got no way to stop, question or delay. Light into dark, bright into gray. Something in my heart wouldn't go away. We're writing on the wall, the words are falling down. We're standing 6 feet small on other sides of town, lying alone, drifting through fog, subtle undertone, waiting to be caught. Oh man, what a mess we made out of order and trust and promises. We got no means to keep, 'cause nothing matters when
And this is the rear side. There's not much to it, so let's make it short. From the very left, we will find lettering Pioneer Zetec CT400. This unit is for 220 to 240 volts, 50 or 60 Hz, and the maximum input is 36 watts. The serial number is AL, that means it was made in 1980. And L is month. More to the right is recording and play inputs and output for left and right channel. More to the right we have some Dolby writing, and even further there's voltage selector for 240 or 220 volt, and then you have a power cord here. The power cord is classic Pioneer, about 2 feet long, and here we have UK plug, or you can find various plugs for every country in. And then on the top and on the rear there's some ventilation holes, and that's it. And this is how it looks inside. Inside you will find a transformer with fuses, tape mechanism with one motor and 2 solenoids, cassette, and power supply and PCB. Another front fluorescent display and controls and jacks.